What's missing from the beginning of this game? Your sponsorship. Public television is under a great threat. To keep programs like LMC Varsity Sports streaming and on the airwaves, we need your support. Contact us about becoming a sponsor and keep these programs going. Now, enjoy the game. Hello everyone, welcome back to LMC Varsity Sports alongside Elijah Ware. I am Rob Moretti here at the Hommocks Park Ice Rink for the Section 1 Division 1 semifinals. The number 2 seed Mamaroneck Tigers, the number 11 seed ETBE Eagles. Elijah, Mamaroneck's been coasting through the playoffs so far, winning the first 2 rounds by a combined score of 10-0. But tonight poses a little bit of a different challenge.
Yeah, because ETBE, although they're the 11th seed, it's been said that they have some travel players that have missed a number of games this year, so their record doesn't really indicate their true potential. So Mamaroneck may have their hands full this game, and they beat Scarsdale, and Mamaroneck has some trouble with Scarsdale, so this could be a good one.
We'll see how it all plays out on the ice. We'll have the introductions and the opening face-off coming up next on LMC TV. Welcome back. It's time for the face-off. It's Carrier for the Tigers. And Luke Ferrara on the draw for the Eagles. Eagles win the draw, and they chip it all the way up. For the Tigers in chase mode right away. Now Carrier takes the loose puck, pushes it up, and couldn't quite get into the zone. Earl Gretzinger sends it back the other way. Play is on sides. Charlie Mullen there to disrupt. Now they rim it around behind the net. Mullen still on it.
Mamaroneck coming in here. I'm looking for them to be very aggressive to start this game. Push the tempo and see what ETB has. We know that they may have some extra players now, so just test them, see what they got, see what their strengths and weaknesses are.
They don't want to be too aggressive. There's a third official on the ice at the semifinal round, so anything that breaks the rules will be noticed more often than not. Meanwhile, Michael Torrey with the first shot on goal, and a nice stop by JP Rosabella. The netminder for the Eagles, of course, Jack Frieden for the Tigers, and coming in right away is Ferrara, and his shot is saved by Fried.
Great save there by Fried. closing up that gap on the right side.
Aiden Kelly works it up to Jack Dela, and the Tigers get it out to center ice. Kelly has to chase back into his own zone. Will Stupert there as well, hassling. David O'Shaughnessy gets a check in. This is Kevin Light trying to get it into the offensive zone.
Light tried to hit him with a toe drag there, just a little bit too far.
And back the other way come the Eagles. And remember, they've been upsetting teams all the way through the postseason. They took out the 6 seed Cortland 7-3, and they took out the 3 seed Scarsdale 5-3. So they can move. They've got some speed. They know how to score. And they have been playing pretty even so far with the Tigers.
Yeah, you never know what could happen in the playoffs. Everybody's 0-0. And that's a big hit right there from Dente, trying to set the tone early in this game.
Except in this case, they're both 2-0, but regardless, same idea.
Right.
Sullivan with a nice move. Sullivan gets in front into the slot. Notif shoots, and the puck moves in front. No one there to get it.
That was a juicy rebound right there.
Big collision in front. Rosabella makes another save with a scrum in front of him.
Mamaroneck has been getting some good runouts here to start this game. I'm looking for them to execute very soon.
Matt Luna sent that one forward and was delayed offsides, or is it a penalty? It's offsides. So that'll bring the face-off outside of the zone. 2 minutes, 59 seconds gone by. Shots on goal, 3-1 in favor of Mamaroneck.
And I think that's huge. First 3 minutes of the game, getting 3 shots on goal. And Mamaroneck, they're applying pressure. And that's all you can ask for early to start this game.
I mean, I was at work, that's why.
Eagles have been breaking it out nicely as well. They get it back at center ice here, chipped up by O'Shaughnessy. Check into the boards as Henderson goes back to retrieve. Eagles with some nice skating from Stupert. Stupert tried a centering feed and no one was there, maybe a little too hot on the pass. And that'll squirt over to Freed. He'll cover it up for a face-off.
Liking the pace. Really liking the pace. But by both teams, really.
It definitely feels more like a playoff game. These guys are flying on both ends.
Got a lot of energy in the building. The stands are full. Music pumping.
I haven't seen the place this packed in years. So here's Mullen. For the Tigers, they try to get it out of the zone. It's finally skated out by Carrier. De dumps it in. Tigers are onside. And Razatina pushing him off the puck. And now this might go for icing. No, it's waved off. And Freed will send it up the boards.
Good pass.
Up to Torrey. Tries to get around the defender. Takes it into the corner instead. De La behind the cage now. It goes the other way. Carrier and Dente on it. Eagles trying to vacate the zone, and they finally do. Be played up by Ferrara. Gets it into the near side corner, nobody there. Out to center it comes. Freed has to leave it there for Dente.
Big hit.
Eagles still get the puck in deep. Shot came up high, but not on net. Centering feed is shut down by Mullen. Sullivan now trying to chip it back to Dente. The Tigers will try to clear. Dente chips it up to Notif. Notif tried a leave pass, but it hit his skate. This is Sullivan now up top for Aiden Kelly. Pass doesn't come through, and out of the zone it comes. It's sent back in by Knowles. It actually ends up as a shot on goal.
And from what I've seen so far, Rob, it's very important to skate the ice hard and get into that zone, because that's how you get numbers and opportunities to get good shots on goal. That's how you get your 3-on-2s, your 4-on-3s, and have more options from more angles to score. Just like we could have had an opportunity there.
Turnover at neutral ice. Kelly is on it for Mamaroneck. Knowles and Sullivan gets stuck up with Sullivan. He's bodied off the puck. Coming away with it is Anderson Ing, one of the top scorers for the Eagles. And they get it out to center ice. This could go for icing. It's waved off.
So 3 officials out here. No calls just yet. Letting them play a little bit.
Good clean game so far.
And I like that. Playoff hockey. Let some things go loose. Don't be too tight just because you have a full officiating staff.
Montoni to Dente. Couldn't quite control before the body came in. Now it's Mullen one-on-one with Luna. The pass, the shot, no shot. Cifuentes shut it down.
That was great hustle by Albert Cifuentes getting back on defense, because that was nearly an easy shot to that high
nearly
corner.
a 2-on-1 break there. Eagles definitely keeping the Tigers on their toes here in the first period.
Definitely.
That one chipped high off the netting. That'll get us a stoppage. Just about halfway through this first period, shots on goal just 4-1 Mamaroneck. And really only, I think, that one good rush they had where the puck was floating in front of the net for the Tigers. The Eagles, they've had a couple of good rushes, but not really any solid attempts on net quite yet.
Yeah, I think both teams are playing at a high level right now. Good energy to start the game. But I think it's still obvious that Mamaroneck is much faster than these guys.
O'Shaughnessy shot blocked. Another opportunity came to Freed. He made the save. And now there's a scrum in front, and I think Freed's got it covered up.
But although Mamaroneck does have the speed and size advantage, like you said, Rob, the Eagles are hanging tough, and now they're up to 3 shots on goal. So we'll see if either team could get one to break through the net.
You gotta remember, too, the Eagles are playing with house money. They're an 11 seed.
Right.
They're not
Nothing
supposed to be here.
Right.
So there's no pressure on them. And they're certainly playing like it. So it's chipped out of the zone, glove down, but Loga couldn't hang on to it. O'Shaughnessy absorbs a check from Loga. Meanwhile, the Tigers are on the puck. And it's sent back behind the goal line extended. Spano sends it up. Daylock tries to chip it up, comes back to him off the defender.
Nearly worked out for him.
Back the other way. Freed had a touch behind the net, leaves it for Dente. Dente, Daylock. And Carrier might be coming away with it here. Trying to skate through, couldn't do it. It's sent all the way up. It was tipped at center ice, no icing. And Mullen chases it down. Here's Max Notiff. Gets dispossessed of the puck.
Nice
the
use
other
of
way.
word.
This
Wow.
is Kyle Dillon. Yeah, you know, had the thesaurus open earlier today.
Dispossessed. Goodness. Sounds like he got the devil taken out of him.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, always.
Another tip, waves off the icing. Dillon in the right spot for the Eagles. Some hard checks on the near side boards. And tried to center it, but Dente was all over it. Dente still chasing.
The pass.
Ooh, just wide of Patrick Sullivan. Could have had a one-time attempt.
Yeah, that right side of the net was wide open on that one. Pass just a little bit too far, but that also goes back to skating the ice hard to be in position to get that shot.
Tigers in the middle of a change. And sent the lane tipped again, and I'll tell you, ETBE, they know how to not ice the puck.
They're playing efficiently.
Right spot every time to deflect it on the clears. Tigers on it now, it's Light.
Oh.
Avoids the check, skates it in, stays on sides. The shot is saved. Second opportunity, rings off the post.
Juicy rebound right there.
Montoni back the other way, tries to skate through, can't do it, and he's into the corner. Montoni might have been held, no call.
Yeah, the fans definitely wanted a penalty on that one.
The refs are so bad.
And there's 3 referees now, so.
Montoni on it again. Montoni's shot was wide. Well, now the shot is saved.
Oh, between the legs. Should have gone between the
We're on the
legs.
face-off.
7-4.
You know, one thing I've noticed, Elijah, we were talking about the icing and how the Eagles aren't icing it, how they have the guy there to deflect it every time. And how big is that where you can actually clear a puck the length of the ice and not have a face-off right in front of your net? Mamaroneck scored a power play goal like that in the Clarkstown game. It took them like 8 seconds off the drop.
And that's huge because if they don't get called for icing, then that keeps the time moving, that keeps the possession in their favor.
Big open ice hit, clean. Torrey skating. Torrey carries it in. Torrey pass to De La out in front, and it's covered up by JP Rosabella.
And the ETB fans are loving that. They got their flag over there, winding in the crowd. And they've been playing superb thus far. Although they're down 9-4 on the shots on goal, they've been maintaining. 3:29 left to go in the first period. We're still at 0-0.
And shots on goal are an indicator, but what matters is shots in goal.
Exactly.
And so far there have been none. Off the face-off, a shot attempt. Rosabella able to gather it up and cover.
So Rosabella is balling here to start this game. 10 shots, 10 saves.
And the last few have been with increasing difficulty. De La, another attempt got deflected, or there's a stoppage at least. Puck still on the ice. .321 left first period, no score here in the Section 1 Division 1 semifinals. And that one was saved by Rosabella. Another opportunity, and Rosabella's all over that one. Shut it down in the 5-hole.
Rosabella, the MVP so far in this game. Getting a number of saves, getting in the right position, giving up a few rebounds, but Mamaroneck unable to get to him. I just got to think that Mamaroneck, if they keep applying pressure, they'll get something into the back of the net soon.
Shot blocked up in the defense. Another opportunity. Notif didn't get all of it. And the Eagles get the clear that they need. Notif and Takaya back the other way. Spano on it. Now Notif. Takaya once again. And now the Eagles skating with it. That's Ing who dumps it in. Spano and Loga trying to take care of business back there behind the blue line.
Tried to get it between that crease there, gets it right back.
Takaya, and that's offsides.
Just a little mental lapse there. Could have easily took that one across the blue line itself.
I think it was more he was going in, he got stopped up, and then his teammates had already entered the zone. Difficult to time it just right.
Yeah. And you get a face-off here, and Mamaroneck comes away with it.
Torrey skates it up the side. Shot goes wide. And out of the zone it comes, corralled by Dente. He dumps it in. Tigers will chase. Just over 2 minutes left in the first period. And could not hang on to the puck. Ferrara. To the far side it goes. Centering feed, Dente got in the way, and now De La. The Tigers have a little 3-on-2. Shot went wide, Dente could not redirect. Mullen sends it in, might have been tipped by De La, didn't go. De La again sends it across the goal mouth. And out of the zone it comes.
Big hit by Mullen over on the far side. Mamaroneck gonna have to sharpen up their passing if they want to really get some good shots on goal.
This one sent all the way up. Will this one be icing? It is. That took a while.
Right. Is that the first icing call?
I believe so.
Wow.
With 1:11 to go in the first period.
And this is key for Mamaroneck. If they can win this face-off, keep possession on their side, well, on ETB side, they could possibly get another chance with 1:11 left to go in this period.
Face-off was won by ETBE. Montoni lost his stick, might have broken it. He leaves it, gets a fresh one for the bench. Meanwhile, the Tigers stop the Eagles' rush. Cifuentes trying to skate it up. And an easy save there for Rosabella. We'll have a face-off.
Montoni with the new stick. Let's see if that's the magic one. See if he can get his stick on a puck. We've gone over 14 minutes now with no goal. At 14 shots, you would expect at least one of those to go in.
Statistically, yeah, you'd expect it. Notif on the draw.
Rosabella doing a superb job, though, in the net for ETB.
Kelly sends it in. Rosabella got a piece, took a funny hop off the glass. But Henderson was there to settle it down for the Eagles and cleared the length of the ice. And now we have 2 icing calls in the final minute and a half.
Okay, Tigers. It's time to win this face-off and just play with some control for these last 30 seconds. No rush. Get the puck, move it around, make some good crisp passes.
Tigers bring their starting 5 back onto the ice for the final 29 and change of the first period. Eagles ship it up the ice. Dente stops it up. Comes near side, Torrey with some space, skates through. Torrey couldn't get it on goal. Carrier now behind, sends it up, nearly got it to the stick of Torrey. Instead, Eagles will clear it, and it takes a hop in front of Freed right as time expires. 15 minutes in the books, Elijah. No score. Tigers and Eagles.
Yeah, good defensive battle to start this game. But I like the pace, though. Mamaroneck up by 10 shots on goal. So I think if they can keep that going, they'll be just fine. But ETB is definitely fighting. And they may have some of those extra travel players that are playing some good defense for them.
Well, we'll get a fresh ice cut. Second period coming up next on LMC TV.
Back here with the second period. The opening face-off is Carrier versus Ferrara. Ferrara takes it, and he's going down the seam of the defense, tries to take a shot, but has it knocked away. And this one is blown dead by the referee. I'm not sure what happened.
The puck went into the bench. They just flung it back onto the ice.
Oh, okay. So we'll have a face-off right in front of Freed, and he did fairly well along with his defenseman in the first period. And we're tied 0-0. It'll be Ferrara against Carrier again. And Ferrara gets another one, but the Tigers take it. And now Dente is moving. 3-on-2 for the Tigers. Torrey shoots it. Just deflected. This one is on the sideline. Still fighting for it, and it nearly goes into the Mamaroneck bench. And now it's Ferrara taking it into the defense. And that's some good defense there from Dente, getting low on the floor to deflect that one. And Torrey gets glass. Not sure who that was to put him against the glass. But it was a big hit, and it looks like it was number 17. Or actually number 97, Earl Gretzinger. And that was a Gretzky-like hit.
Yeah. Teams, just like they were in the first period, Elijah, they're flying.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of half-hearted scoring attempts. Goalie's able to shut it down on both ends.
So we'll have another face-off here, this time in front of the ETBE goal. That one is won by Cifuentes. Tigers trying to find that seam, deflected. It's now ETBE on the move. They have some slight numbers. It's in the deep corner behind the net. Some pressure being applied. Tigers back on the move. Could have had a 2-on-1 opportunity there, but some good defense from ETBE. Was a near icing. And it looks like to start this second period, ETBE, the Eagles are trying to deliver some crushing blows to the Tigers.
Well, it's okay to play physical as long as it's for a purpose. If you're trying to break up a play or set something up or take someone out of a play, that's fine. But you have to make sure that it doesn't escalate into something where you're just hitting for the sake of hitting.
Right. And a lot of times when that's your only goal, it takes you out of the play itself. So back to action. Notif with it. Trying to hit it up the sideline. And a big hit. And trying to give one right back is Notif. But the first hit was by Kyle Dillon for the Eagles. And this one is sent in front of the net. Near opportunity there. Notif tried to get to it, but knocked away just in time.
I think Gretzinger kick saved it.
Is that a penalty?
I don't know. I don't know if he can do that, but happened so quick they probably didn't even see it.
And this shot nearly goes into the 5-hole. Low 5. And this one blown dead by the referee, and we'll have another face-off.
Looks like it's being blown dead for a high stick.
And that will be a penalty in the first one of the game.
It's not a penalty, it just played with a high stick, so that just brings the face-off into Mamaroneck's defensive end.
And this gives the Eagles a chance to get a shot on goal. 12:36 left to go in this second period.
If you hit someone with a high stick, then you're serving time.
Okay. And Freed gets a save. The Eagles fans really getting into it now. And this one sent towards the goal. Freed with another save. And the Tiger fans are chanting. It's a very interesting word. And that one is up in the air, deflected. Spano sends it around. Right in front of the goal. Still in front of the goal, and a good opportunity there for the Eagles. Unexecuted.
The Tigers lucky
And now
that
the
one
Tigers
just
on
took
the
the right
move.
bounces.
They have a 2-on-1. And that one is knocked away from Cifuentes. Rosabella on his P's and Q's to start this game, or at least to start this second period, carrying over from the first period.
And Elijah, we were talking during the break about how hockey and lacrosse are probably the two sports where a goalie can steal you a game when you're an underdog.
Well, especially in the playoffs, you see it so many times, a hot goalie really taking over and saving the day for his team. And that is a great steal from Torrey, and he is racing up the sideline, tries to make a great move.
Just going a little too fast there and couldn't hang on to the puck.
It's now the Eagles moving. Good pass from Denty, and it's Torrey again. And he passes that one. He may have had an opportunity for a shot. And this one sent into Rosabella. We'll have a face-off.
Tigers are trying to pass it into the slot. A good play by Rosabella to shut the pass down directly instead of letting the opportunity develop. Yeah, he's been playing a really good goalie tonight.
Definitely. And this will be Carrier on the face-off. And that one is won by Ferrara. Tigers trying to get possession. And now on the move are the Eagles. Kyle Dillon makes the pass, and this one is in front of the net. Tigers playing some good defense.
Tigers defensively tonight have been in the right spot, and that's why they haven't let up any goals. They've been there in front of Freed to help deflect anything from even getting to Freed.
They have a 17-6 shots on goal advantage. And usually that number, that statistic, the team with more shots on goals wins the game, especially if they're winning the face-offs. And now the Eagles are moving again. And I think the key in this game thus far has really been the passing. You know, we've had some shots on goals, but a lot of them have been hope shots. There's no real crisp passes coming beforehand. That's why those hockey assists are so important. That pass, shot. And that's a good pass, and that one sent right into Rosabella. And Rosabella gets another save. Moving it around. That one deflected. Knowles is back for it. Sullivan trying to get to it. Being chased by Dotson. And retreating are Knowles and Kelly. Good defense there from Mamaroneck once again, Rob. They've been getting back.
Yeah, I think I figured out how ETBE got this far is they're fast.
Yeah.
You know, if they're playing a team that might have better hockey skills, but they're able to get out in front on a breakaway, that's going to get you some wins. Mamaroneck so far has been skating with them, and they haven't been getting past them. So that's why this game seems so even so far.
And that's the reason why they haven't been getting as many icing calls as you would expect, because those forwards are getting up the ice and getting their stick on the puck before it's able to get across that blue line. Notif with it behind the net, fighting for it. Now the Eagles are on the move.
Good use of the body there from Light.
Dente with it, trying to send it to the middle in front of the net. Knocked away. Cifuentes is back for it. Light with the big hit on the sideline. Referee in the way a little bit there. And it's now Marlin with it as Mamaroneck tries to set up their attack. Ferrara nearly has it taken away. Cifuentes moving 3-on-2 for the Tigers. Cifuentes trying to take it all the way in, tries to hit him with the pass right back in front of the net. Mishandled.
That was a good idea. He had Montoni set up in the slot. They just didn't connect.
I agree, Rob. Great idea, trying to take it as deep into the defense as you can. Even if you go past the net, you always have that angle to pass it back or wrap it around, hit that wrap-around shot or pass. Just unable to execute with the Tigers. And we're still tied at 0 with 7:24 left to go in this second period. Face off won by Carrier. Carrier tries to send it into the front of the net. It trickles around, knocked away.
Now, might have gone off the side of the net.
Stupert sends it up. O'Shaughnessy tries to get to it. He does. Back to Stupert, and Torrey gets another steal, and the Tigers are moving. Good pass. Carrier weaving through the defense and has it knocked away.
That's the other thing about the Eagles' speed is when they get beat on defense, they can catch back up.
And that's been key. That's why it's still tied at 0-0. They're disrupting the Mamaroneck attack at the last second. They're getting those shots on goal, but it's not as clear as they thought it would be.
Spano looking for a tripping call there, didn't get it. It was close. Haven't had any penalties called yet through a period and a half plus.
And that was nearly a great pass from Delay it to Torrey.
Call here is offsides. Tigers don't like it.
And it seemed like he took it into the zone. But those three referees seen something different. One of the three, at least. So we'll have a face-off.
What we know for sure is I don't think they're going to change it.
Cifuentes wins that one. Comes to Montoni. Montoni sends it up the ice. And Cifuentes delivers a huge hit. And trying to track down the puck is Marlin. He gets to it. He wraps it around. Tries to send it up the net. Comes right back to Light. And we have some 3-on-3 action. A great pass. Cifuentes unable to handle it. And that would have been a great opportunity to get a shot off. And that slap shot ricochets. And that's another good defensive play from the Eagles. And sending that one into Freed. That was Dotson. And Freed gets 2 saves back to back. And things starting to get a little chippy here now, Rob.
The pressure is ratcheting up as this game continues scoreless.
5:10 left to go in this second period. Tigers on the move, 2-on-2. Dente retreats a bit, waits for Sullivan. Sullivan makes a great pass, and this one is saved. Wow, a huge save from Rosabella.
I think that was 2 saves from Rosabella, back-to-back, sprawled out.
Wow, another save from Rosabella, and the Eagles fans are loving it. Wow.
Stupendous play from the junior goalkeeper, J.P. Rosabella. I mean, that looked like a sure goal twice.
Yeah, that was, maybe if we would have just went a little higher on that one, but that was some great flexibility on display there from J.P. Tigers nearly win the face-off. They get it. It's Sullivan moving 3-on-2. Eagles retreat. Mamaroneck still in control of it, but the Eagles come away with it, and their crowd is really getting into it now. And the Tigers fans decide to retaliate as Notive tries to deliver a big hit, and he does. And it's now an opportunity. This one's sent
off the side.
The post.
Yep.
That could have been a great shot. Just a very tough angle to get that one in. And Aiden Kelly gets back on defense to stop the Eagles' attack. Torrey sends it middle. 2-on-2 is Sullivan with it. Tries to pass it to Torrey. Mishandled. Torrey with it. He makes a good pass, and Kelly has that one knocked away. Another save from Rosabella. Eagles on the move. Aiden Kelly going up the side of the ice. Delay it gets hit off the glass twice. Good job by Carrier to come in there and saved the day. Dente moving it around. Carrier in the deep corner. Sends it behind the net over to Dente. Dente was looking to get that one back. Delay it, tries to send it high. Just misses over top of the net. Tigers still in control. 3 minutes left to go in this second period. Looking for the passes, delay it. Dente back to Carrier. Carrier sends it, tries to hit Torrey. Has it knocked away. 3-on-2 opportunity for the Eagles. Good retreat from Carrier. And that really disrupted the Eagles' attack. Tigers back on the move.
I feel like Tigers were on the doorstep for like a minute straight there and just couldn't finish.
No penalties yet in this game.
I'm sure that'll change as things get later and later.
Especially with the chippiness and the energy rising up as this game gets into the crunch moments. Fight for the puck is on. Tigers come away with it. Controlling his delay in front of the net, but knocked away. And the Eagles are on the move again. Kyle Dillon sends it high. Dente is back for it. He sends it down. And this is going to be an icing call against the Tigers.
And you've got to give the Tigers a lot of credit. We were here for their quarterfinal game against Clarkstown, and one of the things, despite winning 4-0, that Coach Schaap told us after the game they had to work on was they took way too many penalties in that game. They did score a goal shorthanded as well along the way, but clearly they haven't taken any tonight. So they've definitely made the adjustment there on a quick turnaround that game just 2 days ago.
I agree. Tigers doing a good job of cleaning up their act, playing an efficient, clean game here thus far. As Stewart has that one taken away. Vaquero sends it back. Tigers trying to get it back to Vaquero. He unable to handle it, but delivers a slight hit. And nearly going in. That was a good opportunity for the Tigers. Another save for Rosabella.
I thought that was past him.
Couple tough breaks for the Tigers. Unable to get one through, and the scrum forward in front of the net is on. And things getting chippy, Rob. Emotions high.
Well, you're always going to protect your goalie when there's a scrum out there.
Got to. Emotions high with 5:55 left to go. Shots on goal up to 24 for the Tigers, 12 for the Eagles. Still nothing in the back of the net as we get ready for this face-off. It'll be Notif. It'll be Notif against Luna. That one is won by the Eagles. Looking for the pass back in front of the net.
There's a quick save by Freed, and then another one rang off the net, off the bar.
And Marlin delivers a big hit behind the net. And the Eagles sideline calls for a penalty, and they get it. And this will be the first one of the game, and it goes against Mamaroneck. And we were just talking about it, Rob.
It's a cross-check for Mullen, and yeah, you knew something was going to give eventually, and that's exactly what happened. Charlie Mullen using the stick,
and that's
that.
Yeah, that's a tough penalty to take. 37 seconds left to go. And this one, if they don't execute on it, it'll carry over into the third period. And that's not how the Tigers want that third period to start. Being shorthanded. Ferraro against Notif. Ferraro wins the faceoff. 5-on-4 for the Eagles. They're moving it around, being patient, trying to get it into the middle. And this one is cleared by the Tigers. 20 seconds left to go.
That might be all they need to get to the end of the period with 15 seconds here. ETBE can maybe set up one more chance.
ETBE moving. 7 left to go. circling around. It's now Luna with it. He shoots. It goes behind the net, and that's how this second period will end. 0-0, 24-12. Mamaroneck leading in shots on goal, but it doesn't matter as we go into the third period, tied at 0 apiece, Rob.
Yeah, this game has been even better than billed. I don't think anyone quite knew what to expect out of the Eagles against such a quality opponent, Mamaroneck, but they have been in every spot they need to be on defense, and we'll see if anyone can put one in the back of the cage.
Yeah, so a good defensive battle here in this throughout these first two periods. 53 seconds left to go on the power play when we come back.
We are back, third period. Rob Moretti here with Elijah Ware, scoreless at the Homix Ice Rink in the Section 1 Division I semifinals. And the Tigers, remember, are on the penalty kill for 43 more seconds in this scoreless battle between the number 2 Tigers and the number 11 ETBE Eagles, as the Tigers clear that one the length of the ice.
And that was a great play by Notive, making the hit, getting the puck and clearing it to kill some more seconds off of this penalty.
Only penalty we've had in the entire game to this point. Something tells me it might not be the last. Luna thought about a shot from the point. That one chipped out of play by Dente, who was trying to deflect it. So I think the faceoff will stay in the zone. 11 more seconds until the Charlie Mullen cross-check penalty expires.
And they got a fresh new puck in there, Rob, so that might be the magic one. I don't know, we're looking for something, the magic stick, magic puck, something to get a goal into the net.
Just looking for a goal, doesn't have to be any magic. The goal alone will be magic.
Right, there you go.
Players hit the deck, 8 seconds on the penalty. Knowles able to clear, and that should just about do it for the power play, and it will. Mullen is out, Jack Daylaw onto the ice, and we are back to even strength.
Charlie is free. Thank goodness, and this is gonna be...
Yeah, Knowles tripped up as he was trying to play that one around center ice. Daylock trying to come away with it and just can't get it on the stick. Chipped high, comes back down right near the blue line. It's advanced to Dente. Daylock falls down. Dente, shot didn't connect. And back the other way comes Luna. No offsides, and the puck is left. Got to bring that with you.
And Daylock doing a good job stealing.
Skates around. I think the puck is hot lava out there. Daylock's bodied off. Loga got in the way. Into the Tigers' defensive zone. Spano tangled up with Stupert. Takaya in there as well. Now more players get in near the scrum against the wall behind the net. It's out to the point for Dotson. Shot across and score! David O'Shaughnessy breaks the tie. Think Sebastian Henderson got the assist on a nice cross-ice pass. It's 1-0 Eagles.
That was a great pass. Surprised that it even got through the middle of the defense like that. But O'Shaughnessy gets the finish. And now the Tigers will have to turn it up a bit. Eagles fans loving it. Tigers fans still in it. This game far from over, 12:30 left to go.
A big hit following the goal. And Elijah, I told you in between periods we were talking, I said it's going to overtime, but it's going to be 1-1.
Okay. And
we're halfway there.
Yeah, that adds some drama to it. So we'll see what happens, because Rosabella has been playing some superb goaltending throughout this game. And so is Freed. So, I don't know. We'll see if the Tigers can strike one back.
One comes across, Mullen able to stop it up. Across to Dente, shot, and another save by Rosabella.
Rosabella is on point.
And that wasn't a bad setup there by the Tigers.
Yeah. It was nearly the same exact play, just on the other end.
11:51 left to play in someone's season. If the Tigers down one here. Tigers win the draw. Torrey. That one trying to make a pass. That ended up going on Rosabella. Loved on the faceoff. Tigers win the draw again. Dente, that pass went all the way through and around the boards. Carrier. Daylock trying to get on the doorstep. That one across the goal mouth untouched. Another one deflected past Rosabella. Tigers starting to heat up with those attempts.
Oh, yeah.
That one whistles wide by Daylock. Mullen nearly took out Torrey, dropped his stick. Mullen gets it back. Tigers will regain the zone. Carrier puts it weakly on Rosabella, and he's able to cover before anyone can poke at him.
Rosabella still doing a good job, but with the Tigers down 1-0 now, you definitely see the sense of urgency increasing for Mamaroneck. We'll see how the Eagles play with the lead, if they play conservative or if they continue to attack.
That one, I don't know if it came all the way through, back into the corner. Big hit in the corner. Eagles will try to clear. Takes a funny hop off the boards, into the air it comes, and nearly lands in the crease. Out to the point, Knowles shot whistles wide right. Kelly on the other end sends it back in.
Tigers in a good spot right now. Not scoreboard wise, but the way the puck is moving around.
Motive skates in on it, but easily covered up by Rosabella. 10:07 left to go.
Still plenty of time left in this game. I would definitely like to see that overtime though, Rob. A lot of drama here. If it goes to 1-1, the goalies have been playing great, so I would expect it to stay that way.
Eagles trying to clear off the faceoff, and they get it out of the zone. Mullen chases it down immediately. Dente across to Cifuentes, goes off of him. And this one will come all the way to Freed. Leaves it for Mullen. Good forecheck there from the Eagles. They're able to set some offense up out of that. Saved by Freed. Rebound still loose behind the net. Another shot. I don't know if it got to Freed. Now back the other way, here's Light. Got Cifuentes behind him, puts it on Rosabella, and we'll have a face-off.
J.P. Rosabella has been the MVP so far in this game, facing 30 shots and getting 30 saves.
And the entire ETBE student section, which is 4 different schools worth, chanting JP's name. Eastchester, Tuckahoe, Bronxville, and Edgemont.
Oh, so he's the man at 4 different schools.
And he's an Eastchester student. They have that listed on their roster.
Okay. And that's a big hit over there by Loga.
And I think it's being penalized.
It looked like a safe hit to me.
Yeah, I don't think that was the penalty. It's Andrew Carrier going in for high sticking.
That's a big loss for Mamaroneck. That's their main face-off guy.
Carrier starts at center. Looks like Notif will take the draw. And the Tigers back on the penalty kill. And a good job to win the faceoff and send it deep.
Great speed there on display by Seward, being the first to get to that one, but no one else down the ice with him.
You can't play it too aggressive. You don't want to give up an easy scoring chance down a man. That will go wide of Freed. He'll send it back the other way. It's like an Eagles player down. He's getting back up. Dente tries to disrupt the play. That one is saved by Freed. His 15th of the game. 50 seconds left on the power play for the Eagles. It's brought up by Gretzinger. The Tigers able to send it back out.
And that started by the hit from Notif, knocking him off balance, stealing the puck and clearing it for his team.
25 seconds left on the power play. This is Dotson skating in, and Freed makes the save and covers.
That one almost trickled through the legs of Freed, but able to save it and keep this game at 1-0. 7:54 left to go. And Tigers gonna have to make some moves after killing these last 19 seconds of the power play.
Sent deeper by Dotson, the freshman. And Daylock carries it out, gets it to Torrey. Got disrupted for a second on his way into the zone. 3-2-1, the power play is over.
And the Tigers fans wanted a penalty call, maybe a hold.
Not gonna get it. The play comes right near that open penalty box door. Nearly goes in, somehow doesn't. Torrey skates up with it. Torrey.
Good patience from Torrey.
Couldn't quite finish. Carrier. Had it, it's played back to Knowles.
That's a huge hit.
He takes a hit after unloading the puck.
Kyle Dillon on that one.
Tigers in the corner can't control. Under 7 minutes to play. A backhand attempt for Daylock off the side of the cage. Kelly sends it back in, screened out. It won't go. And Knowles able to keep it in. Puts it on goal, another save for Rosabella. Goes the length of the ice, icing on the Eagles. And with 6:28 left, it'll be a face-off in the Eagles' defensive zone.
Big face-off here for the Tigers. They really need to win this one, get control of the puck. Maybe they have an initial shot off the face-off win. If not, just be patient. Find those seams within the defense. Make some good crisp passes, and they can get a nice shot on goal. Try to tie this game.
Notif handling. And the Eagles will clear after the official gets out of the way. This one sent to the near corner. Mullen up to Torrey. Notif had a quick touch back the other way with Ing. O'Shaughnessy, the goal scorer, touched it up quickly.
The Eagles fans are.
And that's going to be a tripping call. First penalty against the Eagles as Charlie Dente was tripped up on the back wall.
There's a little back and forth between the crowd right now. And energy really getting high now in these last 6 minutes.
Stupert for tripping, minute 30 with 5:54 left. And Elijah, this is a big chance for the Tigers if this power play unit can come through.
Definitely. Finally up a man, their first power play of the game. So it's going to be huge if they can really execute.
Dente, De La. Just
Still Daylaw, cross. Pass doesn't connect. Still in the zone. Played back. Dente chips it in. Pass out in front comes all the way through, and Dente will have to recollect. Just over a minute left on the power play for the Tigers.
Tigers still with plenty of time left.
Dente skates it in. Takaya in the corner. Back to Dente, now back to Takaya. Takaya gets tied up. Sent on net. Puck comes loose. Rosabella was trying to cover. Instead, his defenseman sends it away. And Fried will try to set it up more quickly. Kevin Torrey fresh into the game. 30 seconds left on the penalty. And I think the Tigers came in offsides.
It's a mistake right there by the Tigers, slowing down their attack. And now the Eagles, they get a chance to win this face-off and try to kill these last 29 seconds of the power play off.
Face-off will be right outside the zone. Tigers win it. Torrey smacks it in. Just over 20 seconds, and the Eagles are able to clear it out.
They're trying to take it. And a big hit from Dente.
O'Shaughnessy, dangerous into the boards. He's all right. 8 seconds on the penalty. Dente skates it in, sends it across, and now the penalty is out. We're back to even strength. Meanwhile, another save from Rosabella.
Rosabella is hot.
Being
Very
screened out and everything, doesn't phase him.
Yep. Vision impaired, it doesn't matter. 4:20 left to go. 35 saves for Rosabella.
.420 left to go. We are back at even strength. Still 1-0 Eagles with an early third period goal from David O'Shaughnessy, the freshman from Bronxville High School. Eagles clear the zone. Under 4 minutes to go. Sullivan skates it in. Coming around, it's Sullivan. Left it for Takaya, who got held up. .330 left to go. Still 1-0. Seconds are ticking more and more quickly. It seems a big hit delivered by Will Knowles.
And that gives a shot of energy into the Tigers' arm. We'll see if that's what they need to take them over the top to try and tie this game. Running out of time.
Sullivan takes it away. It's center ice. Sullivan still skating. Brings it into the zone. Puts it high on Rosabella, who will hold for the faceoff.
Yeah, I like the swag there from Rosabella. Snags that one out the air, holds it up for a couple extra seconds just to show he's on point. Yeah, he is on point.
3:03 left. Tigers are in the danger zone. Torrey, another try, is deflected high and goes into the netting, so we'll have another face-off. 2:54 left, and the question becomes, at what point do they pull Jack Fried? 2:54, probably a little early.
Yeah.
But the next minute 30, you start to think about it.
It's tough. Only down 1-0. Guess you gotta wait until it's under 2 minutes to pull Fried.
Well, here comes O'Shaughnessy. His shot gloved easily by Fried. He'll hold for a face-off.
Tension building up now, Rob. It's crunch time now.
Torrey trying to skate out with it, couldn't quite get there. Freed sticks it aside. Loga plays it across. The Tigers will try to break it out now. Torrey battling for it. It's into the bench, maybe into the public area. Not sure where that one ricocheted off to, but we'll need a fresh puck.
I mean, we can do it, but
Fresh puck for some fresh luck.
Puck luck. They need some puck luck.
Yeah, they need some puck luck.
Mamaroneck wants a timeout. 2:28 left to go. Tigers need a goal. We'll be right back. All right, after a brief discussion, the faceoff will come just outside the zone. Carrier plays it back to Mullen. And with 2.5 minutes left, puck ricochets off the official as Carrier carries it in.
Ooh.
Pass across, got stopped up. I think by Rosabella, if not by a defenseman. And that'll go for icing.
If that one would have made it across the net, that was a great opportunity to put it into the back of it.
But if it got through, it would have the whole right side of the net wide open.
2:13 left to go. Time ticking.
Things getting tense here at the Homix Park Ice Rink. This is Torrey. And another good job by Rosabella to cover.
Mamaroneck fans over there biting their nails right now. They're in some big trouble against this number 11 seed.
Can't get the puck through. It comes out of the zone. All the way up the ice. That is icing. Elijah, it seems like the Eagles haven't been quite as effective at preventing the icing calls as they have in the first period.
Yeah.
Definitely seems like they're playing a bit more defensive-minded and just trying to control the zone.
Yeah, especially as this game winds down, they're being a little more conservative, just trying to protect their goal to keep this 1-0 lead and advance in these playoffs.
Mullen sends it back in.
And you got to think that the Tigers are going to pull free soon. Minute 30 left to go.
Might want to have some control of the puck before they do it. Eagles taking their time, clearing it up, just wasting seconds. Even more so now as Takaya tries to chase it down. Freed watching
Good
intently,
pass.
waiting for the right time to go, looking for the signal. He's still in. Slapper goes wide. Sullivan. As we hit 1 minute to play. Battle along the board. Freed now vacates the net. He's off the ice. On comes De La as a sixth skater. Tigers' net is empty. Shot. Wow. Another save by Rosabella. That one was deflected up high, and he stuck up the glove and snagged it.
Rosabella has just been remarkable in this game. There's nothing more to say. But he's going to have to be remarkable for another 39.9 if they want to get out here with a win.
Tigers still skating 6-on-5. Tried to center, got dumped away, 30 seconds left. Mullen keeps it in. Behind the net it comes. It comes out. Net is empty, but it's wide for icing. And they should put a couple seconds back on the clock. It ran after the whistle.
Yeah, I say about 17.8.
And they're going to come over and make an adjustment. The official says he's got it. And that would have been the game right there if that puck was about 2 inches to the left.
Definitely. And the fans are yelling, add 3 seconds.
How many seconds do they add? It's 2. I guess they'll compromise for that. So after the icing, it'll be a face-off in the Tigers' offensive zone.
6
Net
on 5.
Still empty, 6 on 5.
Tigers still alive.
They kind of fall on the puck, 12 seconds. Final 10 seconds, Dente has to send it in. He does, it comes back out. Puck in the corner. One last shot, and that'll do it. The 11th seed, ETBE Eagles. They're going to the section final.
The Cinderella story continues for the Eagles, and this is a tough one for the Tigers. Wow.
Perhaps one of the most surprising stories of this entire athletic school year, certainly of the season.
I guess those child players made a huge difference, and Rosabella decides to celebrate in the middle of the ice after an MVP performance, and he's, wow. I thought the fans were chanting MVP, but they were saying ETB. Well, they might have been, ETBE. But wow, a great hockey game, good defensive battle. Tigers come up just short. Got to take a hats off to the Eagles.
Absolutely, and look, they played the Tigers shot for shot, step for step. Got to give them all the credit.
Yeah.
They kind of put Suffern on notice too.
Yeah. So if they're able to take out Suffern, which is going to be a tall task, then they deserve everything they get after that.
So as these two shake hands after a hard-fought Section 1 Division I semifinal, we'll step out here at the final broadcast of the winter season on LMC Varsity Sports.